What's up, guys? It's Sean. So I have this question that I needed to ask you guys because I've contemplated this question many times myself. And that question is, are you really, truly ready for weight loss? It's not just about weight loss. It's a lifestyle change. Things can be really hard when you're trying to lose weight. For example, tonight, one of the things I stumbled across, and it sucks, it really sucks, is I wanted to take my wife out to dinner. I wanted to. I haven't eaten anything. It was already like 7:30 and I didn't eat anything except for the night before, which my last meal at that point in time was at like, I want to say 10:30. So I went like 22 hours without a meal. Not good. Not good at all. But it's been so damn busy. Life just pulls me in different directions. So I had to ask myself, am I devoted? Hell yeah, I'm devoted. I mean, I went to the gym today. I burned 715 calories on the elliptical. And I did some weight training stuff. It felt pretty good. Got my pump on. It was nice. But are you really truly ready? And what I'm talking about is, are you ready for that sacrifice? To the point where if you go out to dinner somewhere, are you going to have enough discipline? Because that's very, very important. Everything that you've worked hard for like the past like week or so or whatever can seriously just be all taken away in one meal. If you don't know what you're doing, it can all be taken away. So that's just a question to ask yourself. Gentlemen, are you ready, seriously, to be devoted to yourself and stay true to yourself and true to others when you have different women flirting with you? You have women calling you hot or sexy or powerful because you can do this and you can do that and you can lose weight and you can take care of yourself, whatever. Are you really truly ready for that? Ladies, are you ready when guys come up to you and want to flirt with you? Are you ready for when other chicks eyeball you and they're like, they give you that little hate look? Are you ready for all that? Are you honestly really ready to just be so devoted to yourself? Because you have to be. Like, you absolutely have to be. In order for this to work, you have to be devoted to yourself. You got to put yourself number one. But are you really ready to do that? That's the question. You know? And if your answer is no, then prepare yourself to be ready for it. Or this ain't the right thing for you. You know, you're never going to lose weight until you start putting you first. One thing that I gotta say is, are you ready for people in society to let you down? And what I mean by this is, I feel so let down by society. Like, I walk into a store, I'll cash out, whatever. The cashier chick, she's, you know, I get it all the time. Alright, honey, alright, babe, whatever. Blah, 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 blah. You know? I had a girl the other day, I cashed out. I was over at Price Chopper. She was doing her old thing, whatever, blah, 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 blah. You know? She was looking down, and then she looks up and this is exactly how it went. Oh. Are you ready for that shit? Are you ready for, like, guys to be nicer to you? Like, even if you're a guy, other guys are nicer to you. Like, they'll shake your hand and go out of the way to call you bro. Females out in public, you know, they'll look at you, wink at you, they'll check you out, like, even if you're not even trying, like, you're not even doing shit, you're just like, whatever. This is the problem. This is the letdown for me from society. Because I've never been treated so kindly by society. I've always been treated like, man, it's just chubby dude walking by, whatever. Doesn't matter. Not even noticed. Not even noticed. You know, now I have people that I've been working out with at the gym. You know, they've approached me and they want me to work out with them. Like, let's say the females or whatever. They want me to work out with them. Okay, fine, I'll work out with you, I'll help you out, whatever. You know? Then they add you on Facebook. And then they may ask you out. Are you seriously ready for that? Like, it's such a life-changing event. And I know, like, some guys in this group, I know you sons of bitches, you guys are perverted as fuck, and that's what I love about some of you guys that are in this group. But are you really, truly just gotta be devoted? You just have to be devoted to yourself, and you have to know what you want. You have to keep at it. Like tonight, I took my wife out. Well, first, I back this up. First, it was not an argument, but it was just very disappointing because it's not like I could just say, oh, she wanted to go to Olive Garden. So it's not like I could just say, okay, great, let's hop in the car, go to Olive Garden. Every fucking thing that the Olive Garden has is like millions of milligrams of sodium. And sodium is my enemy. Sodium? Oh my god, if I have like more than 700 milligrams of sodium a day, I explode. I can't even fit it on my clothes. You know, it just happens to me. I just like blow up like a freaking balloon. My face gets fatter, everything on me just gets fuller. So obviously I don't want to go to Olive Garden, but it's not fair to her. Now you guys thinking, oh, you get a salad. Problem is with that is that even the Olive Garden salad still has 790 milligrams of sodium because of the preservatives that are actually in the salad. So long story short was we came home. Both of us were disappointed. We drove all over. We went to Applebee's. We went here, there, everywhere. Everybody was just busy. And, you know, she's not a patient person or whatever. So we decided that we'll just go home. I ate 2 egg whites and 2 eggs. Or 2 egg whites and 2 whole eggs. I ate oatmeal. It was like a teeny tiny bit of peanut butter. It was like a half a teaspoon of peanut butter, and it whipped it up. You know, I had my first meal at 7:30 tonight. It's now like 11:30. That's the time I'm making this video right now. So afterwards, I felt a little bit better emotionally because I got some food in me. I haven't eaten anything in 22 hours, 22, 23 hours. So now I'm like, all right, are you hungry? Yeah, yep. She was hungry, of course. You know, she's still hungry. So we went out. And she was like, well, can we go to Pizza Hut? I'm like, yeah, fine, whatever. She's like, yeah, but you're not going to eat anything, are you? I was like, no, I'll have something to eat. She's like, well, what are you going to eat? Everything has crazy sodium in it, and you're freaking out about it, and whatever. And finally, I was like, I don't even care, I'm over it. I just said that. Reality was, I was like, man, I'm going to fucking put myself in this shit storm, and it's going to take me like 2 weeks to get this fucking bloat off me, because that's how it works for me. So we went, and I ended up having salad. I ended up getting a salad bar. She got whatever the hell she wanted to get. So I ended up getting a salad bar. I looked at everything afterwards, and I looked at all my macros. And I was like off on my macros, but it wasn't too bad because my sodium was down, so it was still acceptable by me. But yet I felt guilty. Like, I still had a lot of guilt, and I felt like shit about it. Even though it was just a salad bar. I used like 1 tablespoon of ranch. I had 3 plates, because the fucking plates are like this big. I had 3 plates. And on one of the plates I used like a tablespoon of ranch dressing. That was it. I ate broccoli, salad, carrots, shit like that. And it was good. But I knew like I was still lacking a lot, you know? So then I kind of screwed up a little bit, and I had some of those like real bacon bits or whatever. And And that was decent. Like, that was alright, but it was just crazy salty. But it wasn't as bad because I only had like a half a tablespoon of them, so I mean, it doesn't seem like much, but there's so many guys are probably like, what the fuck? But yeah, seriously. So anyways, afterwards, I got back home, I looked at all my macros, and you know what I realized? I was like, holy shit, I need to have a lot more calories. Because even throughout everything that I ate today, between breakfast and what I ate over there at Pizza Slut, I was only at like 1,100 calories. So I decided, I'm like, you know what? I've had such a craving for sweets lately. It's been absolutely ridiculous. That's another thing, guys. Are you ready to deal with that? Like, are you going to give in to your cravings? Do you have self-discipline to fulfill your cravings? Or if you decide to fulfill your cravings, when is enough of it? So I went to the store and I bought myself a Hershey's chocolate bar. And that's okay, because it's only like 210 calories or something like that. But it has a lot of fat in it. It kind of outbalanced my macros a little bit, but that's okay because I'm going to make up for it later with some chicken and everything will be alright. So that's just like one of the things that you're going to have to face, people. Is you're going to have to face problems like this, and you're going to have to come up with your own solutions. You're going to have to make those decisions. Like, are you really, really ready for that shit? Are you really devoted so much to yourself that you can actually avoid these things and feel okay? Excuse me. Burp. So, you know, those are just like some of the things that I had to deal with. And you guys are going to have to deal with them as well. And you guys are going to have to deal with them shits like way more often than I do. Like, my friends would pick on me, you know, and they'd be like, oh yeah, so we're going out to dinner. Sean's going to get himself a half a cup of green grass and 3/4 of a cup of air, and he'll drink the air. You know, like, they used to just bust my balls. It's just so hard sometimes, but you gotta stay focused. But just remember this one thing too, guys. If you fall off track, it's okay. Just don't give up. I'm gonna end this video on a positive note. Don't give it up. Just don't give up. Keep your focus, keep your mind straight, keep that focus on your goal, and know that you're gonna reach your goal for sure. Like, you guys really are gonna reach your goals if you guys are, you know, doing alright, you know? But you gotta keep that focus on to, am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? What's good for me? What's bad for me? Do some research. Okay, like I said, everybody's different, but right now, still, guys, eat clean. That's what matters. Eat good. Know what you're putting into your system. Like I said, a salad from Oil Garden there is 790 calories. Think about that. It's a salad because of the preservatives and shit that's in it. It's a franchise restaurant. They're not going to have fresh food there. So that's just like some of the things that I'm asking you guys to educate yourself with. A lot of you guys, we've been having a couple back and forth conversations, you know, just personal PMs, and that's great, guys. By all means, ask questions, okay? One question I had about macros. Macros are, if you guys really want to tone, drop the weight, lose body fat, then put your macros at 40% protein, 40% carbohydrates, and 20% fats. Do that for right now. If you guys are curious about it, or if you guys feel that you have to count macros, and it should be about your calorie wise. You want to be in a good calorie deficit. Take what your weight is, multiply that number times 12, and that's what the calories should be for your deficit. Anywhere between 12 and 13. So, like, if you weigh 100 pounds, you take that, you multiply it times 12. Or actually, you know what, let me be more realistic with you guys. Let me pull up my phone here, okay? And I'll show you guys what's up here. Where is my freaking app here? Calculator. Okay. So, let's say I'm 195. Okay. So you put in your weight. I know it's hard to see, I'm sorry. You put in your weight, mine's 195, times 12, okay? This is 2,340. Okay, that's like your deficit, your calorie deficit. Reality is though, I don't go by that. I actually just kind of go by like 2,000. That's what I do for myself. 2,000 calories. When I was heavier, like I said, I was at like 900 to 1,300 calories, and I still lost weight. But you know, you're gonna lose like if you do it that way, you're gonna lose probably about 2 to 3 pounds a week, give or take. Or the bigger calorie deficit that you have, obviously, the more weight you're going to lose, but you got to be careful because you don't want to take it away from your muscles. Your body goes into a mode where it's like a starvation type mode, and it'll start going for it'll start pulling energy and nutrients from the muscle. You don't want that because then you're never going to tone. You're going to be skinny fat like the way I was. You're going to, you know, look depleted and just look and feel gross about yourself. So anyways, guys, skin, that's another thing. I'll do a video for you guys about skin and shit, and like how I'm dealing with that, and what I want to do, and what I'm actually going to do about it. So anyways, guys, just really think about it. Are you really, really ready for this? And if you are, then great. You know, stick through this. Like I said, guys, I'm here for you every step of the way, and hopefully you guys are here for me too. So I'm really proud of you guys who are trying. Super duper proud of you guys. Like I said, just eat clean. That's still what I'm going to recommend for you guys right now, is just eat clean. But like I said, if you want to do the macro and the calorie thing, by all means have at it. I know I've been asked a couple times that question, so there's your answer. Alright, I'm not going to make this video crazy long. We're already approaching like 17 minutes here, so. Alright guys, so take care of yourselves, and yeah, any questions, get a hold of me, and we'll definitely work through it together. Alright, enjoy yourselves, stay active, and enjoy your night. Peace.